Let's watch some of these videos. If you hear a little dog barking, it is the dog of the neighbor who this summer, with the heat, is a little agitated.
I love listening to Unorthodox Ace. You guys need to check him out. I love listening to Unorthodox Ace. You guys need to check him out.
Here you see that she says that she has an influencer. And at a certain point there is the text that says, she says. I love listening, etc. And then there is the movement of the camera, camera pants, and so on. Also here my advice is to go and see the page of who has generated these elements. Because as you can see there are several. If I go to see
I love listening to Unorthodox Ace. You guys need to check him out. Don't sleep on him. I promise you'll regret it. I love listening to Unorthodox Ace. You guys.
I love listening to Unorthodox Ace. You guys need to check him out.
So this is an example of how he manages to create both images and audio. Here we have another speaker.
Escaped the lab 5 minutes ago, already got brain freeze, 3 lawsuits and a loyalty card. Earth's wild, someone just asked if I'm from Florida. Escaped the lab 5 minutes ago, already got...
Also here we have sex. So this alien with selfies. He takes a selfie, so there is the aspect of the camera like selfies, etc. And he is saying I ran away from the lab a minute ago, etc. And so on. And here you will find others.
Sprinting for my life with Magic Dust Deluxe Edition all over my face, I suddenly realized 2 things. 1, tax agents don't find cryptid jokes.
Nice.
Sprinting for my life with Magic... Yo, we're back in the Redwoods. Still smells like adventure and mossy gym socks. Let's see if I remember the old trail.
So you can also study
Yo,
these.
we're back in the Redwoods. Still smells like adventure. I swear this is the spot where I saw that raccoon try to snatch my trail mix. Whew, legend. Also, if you see a size 28 sneaker, it might be mine.
The prompts are not even so extended, because there is the subject, then this monkey. The aspect of the camera, like the selfie, how he is walking. After the comma, he is walking in the forest, and then he is saying this typology. And here you can see the sentence between the quotes, open quotes, closed quotes, the resolution, which is this one, and this is our base model. Here another nice guy with Adam and Eve.
Okay, so we just got created. This is Eve. We're not really sure what we're supposed to do.
Maybe money?
No idea. Oh, hey, look, a snake and an apple. Okay, so we just got created.
Here we have Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, and he is saying, we have just been created, and he says, we will do something, and she says, what do we do? We make money. And Adam says, no, I don't think so, and he says, oh look. There is a snake and an apple. Also here, +3, and if we go to see. In the page, they have been created differently. So this means that to reach a satisfactory result, there are tests to be done. Obviously, when we launch a prompt, he can also generate 4 in cascade, and then we choose what we like.
Okay, so we just got created. This is Eve. We're not really sure what we're supposed to do. Maybe my idea. Okay, so we just got created. This is Eve. We're not really sure what we're supposed to do. Okay, so we just got created. This is Eve. We're not really sure what we're supposed to do.
Maybe money?
No idea. Oh, hey, look, a snake and an apple. Okay, so we just...
So here you see that all the audio elements that are inserted are identified.
It's Warp 9 capable. Warp 9. I went from microwave repairs to Starship Command. Oh no! It's Warp 9 capable.
We have to make sure that they are very convincing. Some things will still be fixed. Here, for example, you see that there's a hole on the teeth. Then, when we move on in the following phases, he no longer shows this hole that is on the teeth. So something will obviously be fixed. You see that there's no hole on the teeth, but overall, it is a quality that we had not seen until the previous months, so it is a very high quality. Also here there is all the description, and if we go to the page, there are two.
Okay, so apparently I'm in command now of this starship.
Warp 9 capable and a coffee replicator? I went from microwave repair to this!
Okay, so
They are also very ironic. Some of these videos. There's also a nice one of a character that goes to explode. An element, which is this.
Oops, mystery juice, hope it's not acid.
Here we can say that in addition to the integration of the two elements, because there is a robot that follows the action, there is the character that speaks, and then there are also effects that are particle effects, so explosions and things of this type are generated in a very convincing way. And here we are not even in high resolution. If we go to this type of resolution, then obviously there will be upscales. Also here he speaks of script. The script, that would be the type of information, identifies a man who works, and point 2 there is a communication of this man who works. Confused with this bottle in hand, and then there is still script. And it would be what he is saying, look at my fruit juice, etc. Also here I always advise you to go and see if there are others. For example, here we have a dog.
Microchips. Because if Find My iPhone doesn't work for pets. Microchips.
The eye usually always misses the hands, so if you want to be critical, you can go and control the movements that are faster on the hands. When it is still, it is correct. In some situations, when there is a type of movement, sometimes the fingers are needed, as in this element. But it is obvious that these are situations that can be analyzed.
Microchips. Because if Find My iPhone doesn't work for pets.
In a video, the movement of this type may be noticed less. As always said, as it happened in fixed images had these types of problems 2 years ago, and now 2 years have passed since the launch of Leonardo, and you see where we have come. We have come to much more important solutions. Therefore to more futuristic aspects, because we are talking about video, audio, animation, and many other things.